All right, so what are you doing here right now, Lucas? What step is this?
I forget.
Sanding the axles to make them nice and smooth?
Yes.
Let's see how you do it.
Okay.
That's sandpaper?
Yep.
Is that the rough or the medium?
Medium.
Yep. So now why would you do this? Why do you want the axles to be so smooth?
So the car could go faster.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next one. This is the fine sandpaper?
Yes.
All right, give it some fine sand. Uh-oh.
Broke in half. I had to stop the wheel because the thing broke, but I tried again. This is kind of hard.
All right, so I'm noticing that you're dipping this sandpaper in the water. Why is that?
I forget.
I noticed that you're using water there. You're dipping sandpaper in the water. Why is that?
Because this is the last step, and after this, we're going to be using polish.
Oh, so this is like super fine sandpaper?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. See how it looks.
Hello. We're on our final step of polishing the actual axles. Yes.
Yes, and it's real important because the smoother the axle is, the faster the wheel's going to be able to roll on it, right?
Yep.
Yes, there's our wheels. I don't know if we're going to use those, but for the polish, we're using a white powder. It's a micron aluminum oxide. It's a very, very fine powder. So where's your rag? We got some powder here.
Right here.
So what's your first step? You want to get it a little wet?
Yes.
All right. Just a little. Yeah. You could squeeze some out if you want. That's fine. Wring it out. You just want it wet enough so powder sticks to the rag.
Okay.
All right, so squeeze a little more out. Otherwise, it's going to get all in the drill and start whipping all over on us. And then we dip it in our micron powder.
Then what'd you go?
Now what are you going to do?
Stick it on. Oh.
Yeah, looks good.
Stick it on this.
Yeah. And, okay, now what?
Yes. Now, all I have to do is just...
Nice and slow, and you don't want your fingers getting pulled into the drill bit.
No. First, 1 second.
So if you do feel the nail getting caught on the rag, just let go of it and go slow. No need to really go fast for this polish stage. See how it grabbed it and pulled it in? Yeah. Yeah, and the inside of that nail head, right in there, is really important. Because that's the area that's probably going to be rubbing against our wheel the most. Alright, so once we polish it up, we'll dry it off and we'll have a very shiny axle.
Hello, so now we're getting the... I forget what it's called.
Mandrel?
Yes, mandrel ready for the wheel that we're going to put in. We tested it out once and this is what it's going to come out looking like.
We tested one already because we want to paint the hub. And that came out pretty cool.
Yep. So
okay, we're going to pull that out. Is it coming out?
Yep.
Good. Once it's out, I'll change directions of the drill. You mount up a new one. So just be very careful putting that in. We don't want to scratch up the inside hole.
Good.
Ready?
Yep. Wait. Yep, good. Go.
All right.
Good.
It's tight?
Nope, slow go. Go.
We got a little paint on this wheel, but that's fine because we're going to be sanding them smooth.
Good, tight.
Good? All right, so now what do you have here? Is that a paint marker they call it? Yeah, instead of ink, there's paint in there. So the first thing you do with a paint marker is
test it out.
Press it down. There's like a spring in there, and that makes the paint actually come to the felt tip. So now that you have it in the tip, we're going to start on the outside and work your way in.
Oh, sorry. Do not make it go with it. Stop doing that. Go.
Man, all right. You ready? I'll do the trigger so you can focus on the marker. And I'll slowly go through it in the middle. Well, it looks like we got to do a little cleaning on the outside there real quick. Alcohol will take this off. So here we are back at Lucas's garage. Hey Lucas, how are you today?
Good.
Next step of the Pine Derby. There's our block of wood. He just got done sanding quite a bit by hand. And now, what are you doing now? What's your step that you're doing now?
Primer and block of wood.
Primer in the block of wood?
Yes.
And why would you primer the block of wood? Why don't you just paint the wood?
So the green paint could stick easier. And better.
Right. The color paint will stick much better to the wood. So show us how you do that. Good. One quick side one. Beautiful. All right, so now we'll let this dry, come back, and we'll give it another coat, right?
Yep.
All right. See you in a little while. Just doing what, the back and the other side real quick?
Yep.
Primer? All right. So get nice and close so you can see what you're doing. All right, good. Nice and quick and fast. The hand's always moving. And
Should I?
now the other side might be a little too wet, so make sure the can's not upside down because then you're just going to blow the air out of the can.
Then just upside down.
Yeah.
Like this?
No, that's upside down.
This?
Yeah, but you want to come from this angle, right? So, oh, I see. I'm in your way. Let me get out of your way.
Sorry.
Nope, can's not flat. The can's got to be the way it sits on the shelf.
I'm probably going to use my gun for this.
Wait, look where the nozzle's spraying. It's going to spray you in the face is what it's going to do.
No, it's not.
Yes, it will.
No, it
It's
won't.
going to spray your thumb.
Oh, yeah, my thumb's
See?
in the
So
way.
now you want to point it toward the car. Always look at the nozzle, point it toward the car, and give it one quick blast. Keep the hand moving. Hand's always got to be moving. The hand's not moving.
Yes, it is. My hand is moving.
Zip! The way we did it the first time.
Done.
All right. Good. Looks good, bud. All right, we'll be back. Hey! What's going on over here?
Giant your primary color?
Yeah, the primer.
Yep.
What about it? What's that machine you got there?
Blower.
It's a blower. It blows air.
Yep.
And why are you blowing air on the primer?
So it can dry faster.
Ah.
This was just sucking in my
That's a
chin.
very smart idea. Don't do that because that's what it does suck air right over there. That's a smart idea. Why? Because you're really in a hurry to start painting, aren't you?
Yep.
All right. Good job. Wow, smells like painting here. All right. So what are we doing now? We're doing our Pinewood Derby car. We're doing our second layer of primer now because the first one's dry.
Yep.
You used the blower to get it dry quicker, right?
Yep.
All right. So
As
you
you
shook
saw.
it up good already, the primer?
Yep.
Okay, let's see what you got going on here then. Good, back and forth, not too much. That's the side, now the top.
How long am I supposed to do this again? Yes.
As long as the can is, yeah, like that.
Like this?
Yep, psh, 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 back and forth. Good. Very good.
The back. The
Good
back.
job. Yeah, we'll let that dry a little before we flip it around and do the back. Now
Good
the
job,
other
man.
side. And then we'll slide it back onto our pizza box so we can carry it back into the warm house so it can dry inside a warm. Good. Nice job, my man.
Okay, so now we just got done spraying the thing, except not the bottom of it. So we're gonna dry it with this heater. This is also used in paint shops to dry the paint quicker. So yeah.
Oh, this is one of those heaters. They use it in paint shops to dry paint quicker on cars and things
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
Motorcycles, custom paint jobs.
But very bigger.
But what?
But very bigger.
Yes, very bigger. This is probably a smaller version, right?
Yes. Yes.
So we're going to use this to get the paint drier quicker.
Yep.
That's a good idea, buddy.
Yep.
You really want to get to the color stage, don't you?
Yeah.
All right.
Because tomorrow we're not gonna have enough time because I'm gonna be in and out.
Yeah, you're going to be in and out all day tomorrow, so we got to get as much done on this as we can today. So it's 8 days away, and I think we're on a pretty good schedule here.
Yep. Bye.